Hello and welcome to my channel. Look at that map. Just look at that map. There is a missing piece. Do you see how it perfectly aligns? There is a missing piece. Anioma is that missing piece. Anioma is the true sixth state of the southeast. Think about it. Look at that map. Just look at it. It is not a coincidence. It is not a mistake. This thing have been there from existence. Even before the coming of Nigeria, even before the boundaries were marked. Look at it. Look at how it lapses. Anioma is the missing piece, the true sixth state of the southeast. Don't cut us apart. Add Anioma and complete the southeast. Don't cut us apart. Add Anioma and complete the southeast. It is simple. For too long, Southeast remained incomplete. Yes, 5 states, that's all. That is how Southeast has been reckoned from time. While other zones in Nigeria have 6, some even have 7. But the Southeast stands short. Now, the answer to that Southeast problem is not dividing ourselves again. No, whether Ada or whatsoever or low whatsoever. No, that is not the solution. It's like fragmenting us. We are still the same size. No, that is not what we want. The answer is not dividing ourselves. No. The answer lies in Anioma, the missing piece of our puzzle. That is it. Anioma is not a stranger. You've heard stories like these people in the southeast came from Anioma. Anioma came from these people in the southeast. You know, there is no language or Igbo dialect that is spoken in Anioma that you will not have a part of the current southeast speaking. People don't know. Just like the other day, somebody was talking about Ikwere. And they were like, what do we call this? Obi. Ovu. They call it Ovu. Go to Southeast, several parts of Southeast call it Ovu. Even your Nda that you say Nna, some part of Southeast call it Nda too. And that is the same case with Anioma. So we should not be talking about carving a new state from within. No, that is not the solution. We cannot be talking about that when we already have a whole Igbo-speaking land outside, waiting right before us or beside us. Anioma is ready, warming up. It's just like Anioma is warming up like a footballer that is about to come into the pitch. Anioma is an Igbo-speaking land already waiting right beside us. Let's talk sense. Anioma means good land. And truly, it's located in Delta North. Anioma connects directly with the southeast. From Asaba to Ibusa, Ogwashi-Uku to Eka, Ndokwa to Aniocha, the people speak Igbo. They celebrate the same New Yam festival. Their names, Nkem, Ifeoma, Chukwudi, are the same as ours. Their songs, their proverbs, their traditions, all the same. So why is Anioma still outside the southeast zone? Why is Anioma still outside the southeast zone? Why should we ignore such a natural bond and instead talk about dividing Abia or Enugu or Olo into smaller pieces? No, that is not wisdom. That is not progress. That is fragmentation. Look at the numbers. The Northwest has 7 states. The Northeast has 6 states. The North Central has 6. The Southwest has 6. The South has 6. But the South is only 5. And you want to fragment the 5 for the sake of having. No. What we need is an additional. That is not fair representation. And this imbalance has weakened our voice in national politics. Some people asked me the other day, Anioma State becomes part of you, and then Asaba whatsoever. What is your intention? Our voice as Igbo are weakened in national politics. Our allocation are reduced, our federal allocation, and limits our influence in decision making. So what we need is not to split our states further. We need to expand. And Anioma gives us that expansion. Expansion in land, in population, and in voice. And it's not just Anioma, but for now, it is gradual. Forget about River Niger. River Niger does not divide us. It connects us. We have been doing things together, doing things from this place to this place. Before Niger Bridge, before Nigeria existed, we paddled the canoe. So the River Niger does not divide us, it connects us. Stand on the Onisha Bridge and look across to Asaba. What you see are not foreigners, but family. Our people cross the bridge every day to trade, to marry, to celebrate, and to mourn. Asaba is Igbo. Anioma is Igbo. That connection is older than colonial borders. And it's also older than political maps. Have you paused to ask yourself, those people who are telling you, I belong to here, I belong to here. Do you know that at some point in time, there is nothing like Midwest states? At some point in time, there is nothing like Nigeria. At some point in time, there is nothing like Delta State. There is nothing like Edo State. At some point in time. These things are artificial creations that came later. You should ask yourself, what were you before the 1900s that this creation started? The amalgamation, the rest of them. What were you? Were you trading from that area to this area? Was River Niger a restriction? No. So when we call Anioma to become the 6 Southeast states, we are not asking for something that is new. No. We're not asking for something new. We are asking for something that already exists. Something that makes sense. And it doesn't just make sense, but it makes sense culturally. It makes sense geographically and historically. Look at the map again. Look at how it laps. Oh, it marries. Oh, it conjoins like, oh my God. Let's go back to this internal creation. I want to say something. You see, I'm expecting our senators, all of them, our governors, our politicians, I'm expecting them to be talking about Anioma State, not a creation of state from the existing Southeast. Yes, that idea of creating a new state from within, splitting Enugu or cutting Imo, dividing Aba whatsoever, cutting part of Anambra, it doesn't make sense. Splitting us, what will it solve? Have you ever asked yourself what it will solve? What is the gain? It will only bring rivalries, conflicts. You are from former Anambra State and this and that. You are from former this. It will bring confusion over capitals, over boundaries, and appointments. So instead of dividing the little we already have, we should add more. Anioma gives us a new frontier, a new pride, new strength. Adding Anioma is like completing a broken circle. It restores balance. So I use this opportunity to call on all Southeast governors, senators, representatives, and traditional leaders, please ignore every talk of internal state creation. That is a trap that weakens our unity. It's a trap. Sincerely. Instead, let us unite behind Anioma state. A cause that is just. The most just thing we can do now is to unite behind Anioma state. It is just, it is natural, and it is long overdue. Let every Southeast lawmaker use their platform to push the demand at the National Assembly. Please spread this video widely. It's important. Let our cultural organizations, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, including the youth and women wings, the youth groups, women groups, let them make this the center of our advocacy. Anioma is the missing piece. Let's complete the Southeast map once and for all. And to our Anioma brothers and sisters, we see you. We know you. You are part of us. Your land, your people, your history, they are all well woven into the same Igbo fabric. This is not about politics. This is about belonging, about homecoming. When we say Anioma should be part of the Southeast, we are saying, let the family be whole again. That is what we are asking for. We are not asking for something big. It is natural. And I know that in our movement, Ndi Nasobia, the leaders are mainly from Anioma, in case you don't know. It is our project. It is your project. Let this message go far and wide. From Nsukka to Aba, from Owerri to Asaba. We don't want fragmentation. We don't want it. We want addition. We want addition. We want Anioma. Tell your leaders, write to your representatives, speak on social media. This is not just about politics. This is identity. Let history record that we stood for unity, not division. This broadcast reflects the opinions and analysis of the presenter based on public records, cultural history, and fair commentary. It does not incite or target any region or group. The purpose is to promote understanding, justice, and unity among Nigerians. Bye for now.